All right, we're back. Everybody, you need to check your microphones, make sure they're turned on. We're back on the air here with CovertRadio.com. I've managed to save that to YouTube. It'll be out in 24 hours. That's the way this whole thing works, unless you're following us live, and that almost never happens. All right, now, let's see what else have we done. I want to talk about, we debated early on whether or not we would even have a political segment to this. And then I decided we really needed to because there was just so much good material in there.
What happened this week?
Oh, did something happen this week? Let me tell you. We've made some real progress here in medical care in the United States. It turns out that after this new bill was just passed, every doctor visit for anybody is only $10.
Cool.
Any person, illegal alien, person from outer space, you, me, you go to the doctor's office, it's only $10. You go in there, you pay your $10, you walk into the examining room, they got a computer on WebMD.
Okay.
I'd like the joke. I thought it was pretty good. I guess it's all in delivery. That's right. So anyway.
That's not funny.
No. That's the whole point. We have email friends. I want to go over our email friends. Before we go over our sponsors, we have Costa Rica Kelly, like I like to call her. Yvonne in Germany. Costa Rica Kelly. That's the one, the very one. Although I don't give out people's last names on the air because they usually don't like it. But it's too late now. Kelly, that wasn't my fault. Hey, Percy's joining us. Percy?
First segment?
Second.
All right, good.
All right, we've got some hip hop groups that have discovered us recently. We got the Alpha Boys, Pelzer Boy, and Expatriate. We also
have any samples of their music yet?
Yeah, I do, but I just don't know how to put it on the air yet. We lost our computer engineer, and he needed to be here to do that. We also have past.
Could you sing it?
No,
Okay.
Because it's rap music. They don't sing. We have former guests here, as I point out, Jim Fisher. I also want to remind everybody that now that Percy's here, if you recall, the person who really gave Percy a hard time, Smitty, is with us tonight, and we're looking forward to having Smitty come in. He's got some jokes ready to go, and I know this guy very well, and let me tell you, if he's got a joke, it's a good one. It'll be a doozy, so we'll have Smitty on tonight as well. I also see that Brian and Lynn have arrived. We've got an audience going in here, and I told them they had to come in, and they had to tell a joke too. We have a spot right down here on the end of the table. We're going to have people come in to tell their jokes. We're going to call it the Chair of Shame. Chair of Shame. Come here and be shameless. We got Goose Creek Michelle. We got John's Island Ned. Who else we got? We got a bunch of people. We can't go over the list. It's too long. I mean, it'd take up at least half a sheet of notebook paper. Rockville Margot. Bold Fresh Bernard and his lovely bride. What was her name?
Joan.
Joan. Bernard and Joan from New Jersey. They're from Jersey.
So we're getting an international
Father who?
following.
Oh, and Fighting Father Dave from Australia. Lanagadai. I come in there, I look, and I got this email from Australia, and it's Fighting Father Dave. We've been carrying on this correspondence now for about 3-4 months. He's gonna, if he ever gets stateside, he'll come by and see us. But I really enjoy Fighting Father Dave, and I'm going to be making a charitable donation to his organization,
Which is?
Fighting Father Dave.
Oh.
What else is it going to be? All right, now, how much time I got left? I got plenty of time left here. So, there we are. And I think it's time we started telling jokes, and I'm going to lead the way. I'm going to start this off. Here we go. A middle-aged woman is referred to a dentist. While sitting in the waiting room, she reads a diploma from the dental college at the Medical University of South Carolina. Really? She thinks, I wonder if he's a logo guy. But what really caught her attention was the name. The name was so familiar. It was the same name she had from her past, a boy she had a crush on back in high school. When she went back and sat in the dental chair, the dentist enters, and she was crestfallen. This can't be the same guy. The guy she remembered was tall and Teutonic and this big barrel chest, and he was handsome and had all his teeth. This guy was old. He was bald. He was fat. He had deep creases in his face. He had skin like fine Corinthian leather. Surely, this was not the Adonis that she once secretly desired. But the coincidence was just too much. It preyed on her mind, was working on her, so she finally says, "Excuse me, doctor, did you go to James Island High School?" Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm a Trojan, he ejaculated. That's another joke. When did you graduate, she queried. 1972. Why? You were in my class. She couldn't believe this. Rode hard and put up what example of a man was once the handsome boy that made her heart flutter. Then he turned to her and asked, well, what subject did you teach? I like that one.
That's a good one.
Sylvia likes that one. All right, now who else is going to come up here and tell a joke? You going to make me do this all night, are you?
Yeah.
Actually, that was kind of the plan.
I'll tell you what, this is one Oliver really loved.
Who's
Oliver Smalls, who is the director at the Avery Institute, who I cannot get to come onto the air and give me an interview after all these years. No, we can just, if I've got no show if it doesn't include the humiliation of other people.
That's right.
Jorge Ruiz was a bandit. I must tell you this. I stole this from my priest. Jorge Ruiz was a bandit on the Mexican-American border in 1850. He was famous for riding across the border and robbing American banks and taking their American gold and taking it across the border to Mexico. Well, the governor of Texas, he'd had enough. I'm not putting up with this. So he calls his best Texas Ranger in, a guy by the name of Slim. He says, Slim, this is enough. I want you to track this man down. I want him arrested. But more than anything else, you get that gold back here. He goes, don't worry, Your Honor, I'll get that gold. So off he goes. 3 weeks he tracks this guy. He finally tracks him down in a little cantina in Juarez, Mexico. And he bursts through with his guns in his hands. He goes, Jorge Ruiz, you're under arrest. And I want to know where that American gold is. And I mean right now. And if you don't tell me right now, I'm going to fill you full of holes. And a little peon jumps up and goes, Senor, no, please, you must understand. Jorge Ruiz does not speak the English. Let me translate for you. He goes, all right, but you better make it quick. And Jorge says, what the gringos say. He says, if you do not tell him where the gold is, he's going to kill you. And he also says, you're under arrest. And Jorge says, well, he's got the drop on me, I guess. I got no choice. You tell that gringo that the gold's buried behind the tree out back behind the cantina. Slim looks at the peon and he says, what do you say? He says, you got a big mouth. I love that joke. This is the sort of thing I hear when I go to church. I don't know about the rest of you. All right, those are the first two jokes. We're going to do a whole evening of this, and we can't go over a certain amount of time, so we're going to be right back with covertradio.com. Thank you.